do something incredible here on the inside.
Hi everyone, I'm Sam Squiers. Welcome to a new episode of Surfing Australia TV. We've got a great show ahead. Here's what's coming up. Australia's greatest club surfing rivalries, the country's best junior surfers, secrets from a master shaper, perfect snapper rocks, and waves so big you won't believe until you see them. First up, we're straight to Cronulla for the national final of the Original Source Australian Board Riders Battle. 20 clubs took to the water to find out who will reign supreme.
The Original Source Australian Board Riders Battle, instalment number 3. We're set, the judges are ready. Let's count it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The way the talent is, you know, there's guys like Davey Capitals, Ryan Callahan, Ethan Ewing, all these amazing surfers, and you've got to score an 8 on just about every heat. Jacob Wilcox did it 3 times then, which was really impressive.
Yeah, it's great surfing for Margaret River. It's a great club, and to make a few heats for them, it's even better. Like, they do a lot for us, and to be able to put back and win a few heats for them and get some money back to pay for the trips and stuff, it's really good.
It's all for the club, it's all fun. Get to hang out with the boys, it's all having fun for me.
For Burleigh, you know, it's all about that team spirit, you know, and even if we haven't got the strongest team, you know, like, we've got the strongest team spirit, so that's all that kind of matters to us.
Yeah, Lumix is our mascot. We're not sure what he is, but he's red, club colours, and you know, he's having a good time down there and razzing up the boys and girls.
All the board riders is about family, and for me to be able to surf in the tag team, my daughter is unbelievable. And now we've got to surf against, you know, World Tour surfers like Joel Parker and you guys like Ryan Callahan. My daughter's surfing against Tyler Wright. She's just in disbelief. So you get this opportunity, and just for our club, you know, to come and hang out and watch all this amazing surfing, it's just so good.
Coolborough board riders, it's like pretty much describes the South Coast. You know, you have anyone doing anything, we're always there to support and just to cheer. And it's a real sense of family and community, and I guess that's what it's really important to me.
Beating Snapper Rocks, that's one of the biggest highlights ever. I never thought we'd beat him, and we beat him today, so frothing. We're just doing our thing. We've got a good game plan, and it seems to be working now, so we're not going to change it.
And the boys just did amazing today. I kind of was scrapping around, just trying to put stuff together, but just to be in that team with all those amazing surfers is just like an honour for me.
CT heats, QS heats, they're exciting, but what's it mean to win with North Narrabeen here at the Australian Board Riders Battle?
Yeah, this feels good. It trumps them all, really. The pressure's way gnarly here, I'll tell you what. And today, just the whole team just started clicking and everything came together, so yeah, really proud of all the boys.
If I could get a chance just to say thanks, obviously the OS, Original Source, and all the sponsors putting this on. Like I said before, it's an incredible format. We love this competition, so thanks so much.
It was a great 2 days in Cronulla, and congratulations to North Narrabeen. Now we've got some great footage from the team at MySurf TV from a special day at Snapper Rocks. If you want to catch more footage like that, check out mysurf.tv. We'll stick around because after the break, we're heading to Margaret River and catching up with Master Shaper Darren Handley. Welcome back to Surfing Australia TV. Well, one of the biggest events for juniors in Australia is the Subway Surf Series. And we're off to Margaret River for the next round of the Subway Pro Junior.
I love it over here, huh? It's just so raw and so different to home, so I love coming over here, it's sick.
I met you on Monday, to on Sunday, I wish we had more time. I think that I miss you, just longing to kiss you.
My name's Q Butler and I'm from New Zealand. Yeah, this is my first time to Western Australia. Oh, I think it's awesome, mate. Beautiful place. It's a lot warmer than home, that's for sure, eh?
Super fun, like this will be the best day on the sunny coast, so I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, luck into one of those running rights and get a few sections. It's super fun.
There's a few fun ones, and when you get a good one, you can get heaps of turns and it goes all the way through.
If you want to find out more about the Subway Surf Series, head to surfingaustralia.com. Well, it's time now to catch up with Master Shaper Darren Handley, who shaped for some of the biggest surfers in the world, including Mick Fanning and Stephanie Gilmore. He's going to take us through the different elements of board design.
There's many different types of tails and they do many different functions. The first tail I'm going to show you is this one. The most common tail, which is called the rounded square. And it's called a rounded square because it will square off the tail and then just rounded on the edges. This is just the normal, everyday rounded square. This is the one that you'll see Owen Wright surf, wave at Bells or something like that, Mick Fanning. They'll all ride the rounded square in their day-to-day surfing. But this is a wide rounded square, and this is what you'll see the guys surfing smaller days, and that wider tail helps them fly along the dead sections of the wave a lot easier. The next tail I'm going to show you is a squash tail. It's like a rounded square, but we've actually even squashed it more. So it's a lot smoother to surf on this tail, more for bigger waves. And sort of making a bit of a comeback is the swallow tail. It's been around for years. Shapers don't like shaping because they're harder to shape, but this is the narrow swallow tail. As you can see, it's like having two little pintails. So you've got all this bite here, but you've got this back bit missing, so it's a lot easier to push into the water. Really good for cutbacks, really good for powerful surfers. The other swallow tail, as you can see, is a little bit more wider. It flows like the wide rounded square, so it gets you through the dead section, but when you want to do a big turn, this thing here is just going to dig into the wave and bite and hold in so it won't slide out. The rounded pin is generally made for good waves, Pipeline, Chopu, Indonesia, where you see people want to go and surf good waves. As you can see, it's a lot more narrow in this area and then into this nice pin tail. And this works like a fin itself. It's going to make sure that when you come off the bottom, it's not going to slide out. But this is what you really need if you're going to go travelling, and it's really smooth and really gives good direction. But also in the rounded pin, you have the wide rounded pin. Now this one's a lot wider, and this thing also, you can surf it in bigger waves, and this one's made for a bigger guy. So he can still have the rounded pin, but because he's bigger, he doesn't need it as narrow as that one. So that's sort of the concept of the tails. In the future, it's going to change. There's some crazy stuff going out, and this is sort of something weird that just popped into my shaping bay this week that on. I don't even know what it's going to be called. Maybe Batman's tail. But they're the different tails that we make, and they've all got different concepts, different ways to surf them, different types of waves. So that's tails.
And you can hear more from Darren at mysurf.tv. We'll stick around because there's plenty more coming up after the break, including a massive gut-wrenching wipeout. Welcome back. Well, North Narrabeen's Cooper Chapman is one of Australia's best surfers. With an envious aerial repertoire and rail game, he's definitely one to watch.
Growing up at Narrabeen just sort of ignited that flame, and a lot of good surfers around made me want to surf better than everyone. Last year I didn't make many heats at all. I almost fell off the primes. I ended up in 103, and it sort of lit this flame where I was like, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I got to do it right and go into heats trying to win the comp, not thinking that people are going to beat me. And this year I've kind of gone in with a completely different mentality, focusing on surfing better. It's taken my surfing a lot further, and the results have sort of followed this year. Yeah, I've been riding these fanning fins for a couple of years now, and since FCS 2 has come out, made life so much easier for travelling. I can't really fault them at all. I know a lot of the guys on tour are surfing, and they're just, for high performance surfing, they're so big and stiff, it allows you to push as hard as you can without giving, and it sort of allows you to drive through turns without getting any slide or catch. I guess seeing Laura on tour, she's been a family friend. Watching her qualify, that sort of opened my eyes and being like, come on, like, it's my turn. I've seen her do it, let's have a go myself.
Now here's footage from the team at MySurf TV with possibly the wipeout of the year as Tyler Homercross took on Shipstone Bluff in Tasmania. Hang on for this one, guys. Well, don't go anywhere because coming up after the break, we're heading to the central coast of New South Wales, plus one of the biggest days in surfing ever. Great to have you with us. Well, earlier in the show, we're at Margaret River for the Subway Pro Junior. Now we're off to Avoca in New South Wales as Australia's best pro juniors are put to the test.
We're here in the beautiful holiday hamlet of Avoca Beach on the central coast of New South Wales. It's a lovely place with a great rich history of surfing, and it's stop down number 6 on the Subway Surf Series for 2016. We've got 5 or 6 different countries being represented here. The kids are ripping, the waves are small, but the moves are huge, so check out the action now.
Pro Junior Series is so important for the juniors in Oz to really get to compete against the best guys. You know, it gives them all the experience they need for the QS and then hopefully the World Tour.
International guys come and compete in these comps, so definitely pushes my surfing, and yeah, it's really fun to come and compete with the best kids in Australia.
Now finally, the team at My Surf TV were at Jaws off Maui in Hawaii for what is considered one of the biggest days in surfing ever. Check out these massive waves.
Knew the waves were going to be massive, but they just seem to be getting bigger and bigger. The buoys just keep jumping, and from the readings that we've seen, like I think 19 at 20 and stuff, that's an eddy swell, and usually those swells are like almost toe days. Or are toe days, and there's going to be mountains. It could possibly be like the biggest paddle day we've seen.
You can watch amazing footage like that and plenty more at mysurf.tv. Well, that's all for this episode. For any information on everything you've seen today, check out surfingaustralia.com or follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Sam Squiers. We'll see you next time.
Need to do something incredible here on the inside.